Hello, welcome into the channel. This is Cleo Ra, and I'm going to be diving into the ethers and seeing what the divine realm want us to know. Take what uplifts your soul, ignore everything else. And I'm going to invite in my guides now. Archangel Michael, thank you for blessing and protecting this reading. To all other beings in the non-physical who move in love, I welcome you in at this time to give us clear messages for whoever may need it the most. Thank you. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, we've got the Six of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. Show me one more. Seven of Pentacles. This is really the energy of somebody who's truly doing the work diligently, really putting in the daily routine, the ritual, doing all the responsible things, putting their heart into something, but also really grinding into practicality here, investments. This is like someone who's got the magic in their heart, but they're still investing properly and being very patient, because the Seven of Pentacles is a card of perhaps waiting. Knight of Pentacles can be an energy that moves quite slowly, but they're very practical. And with the Six of Pentacles here, I'm getting that there's a lot of loot built up. You know, when you put all these intentions and energies into things, there's a lot of energy that gets built up in what they call the vortex, the non-physical component. So I feel like someone's built up a huge amount of energy here that's coming back in for them. We've got the Four of Cups, death energy, and the Four of Swords. So once more, I'm seeing the energy of somebody who would only accept the best for themselves. We've got you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. And free will could really mean a lot to you. If you're someone who's truly interested in tarot on a sacred level, you know, I feel like you're someone who would be. I feel like you're someone who naturally finds the sacred in a lot of things, and particularly yourself, because I'm seeing more energies in the foundation of your being that would show me you've said no to a lot of things, a lot of temptations, a lot of things in yourself or things in the world to promote transformation, to promote your own self-improvement and to get yourself into gear. And I can see here there's a lot of fruition, things coming into your physical reality that you've been very patient with. And again, they're giving me that word diligence, so that they're giving a lot of respect to you for holding it down, for really staying the course with something. But in terms of your spiritual pathway, you know, I'm getting so many respectful energies coming through, letting me know that there are lots of things that you've done that maybe you feel like people haven't seen, or, you know, maybe there's a part of you that feels like you've been unappreciated or unacknowledged or unrecognized, but spirit is coming through here heavily with energies of respect, recognition. They really want to let someone know that they see all the work you've done in the background. They see all of the beautiful thoughts and energies and attempts and all the times you've run at the wall and tried to get over that wall spiritually. They want to really acknowledge you for that. And also here, you know, there's this beautiful idea of it's not just the energies we give out, it's not just, you know, what we put out, it's also what we say no to here. And you've learned to be maybe firm with yourself or firm with others. I'm seeing that this has really gotten something moving in your life with the Death card. It's like you commanded transformation. You knew that nothing outside of you, other than a big old tower moment, right, could promote your evolution but you. But you know, even when a tower comes along and hits certain people, some people don't get back up, even when they've got that motivation, right, of the universe reflecting something back at them. But I'm seeing someone here who maybe you got ahead of the game with the towers because of all of this Four of Cups energy, you being able to say no to things that might lull other people or lure other people down a garden pathway. But you're too mature for that. I feel like perhaps you came in a very mature energy when you were young, which is why this is easy for you to fix and heal and mend yourself. Essentially, that's what I'm seeing here. Four of Swords energy. I feel like you've always had your own ways of doing things quite rightly, you know. I don't feel like you ever looked too far outside of yourself. There's something instinctual with you where I feel like you naturally know how to cocoon yourself. And they're showing me an octopus, the way an octopus will hide away and hibernate to grow a limb back. That's what I'm getting here with you. So I feel like you've got this natural hermit's ability to regrow even stronger than you were before, because there's this instinct you've got with the badass being card. You've got such a thick connection. They're telling me you are really thick with your higher self. You came in with a lot of wisdom. And it's natural for you to be quite mature, right? Death energy, something big's coming in now. So you may have been going through a period, there's that tower. You may have been going through a period where everything has felt a little bit slower. Maybe you've been giving more energy, but keeping yourself kind of to yourself. But I feel like that's going to shift here. I will clarify these. Six of Pentacles, we've got the tower above this. So this is Pluto energy linking in with our death energy, Scorpio. Eventually that wheel turns, but sometimes the universe cooks you up something so beautiful that you need to be extra patient, because there's so many little components that go into something that's just that much better. They're comparing this to fast food versus a meal cooked by the best chef in the world. Someone who's been marinating their walnuts in maple syrup for 3 months. Do you get where I'm coming from? This is like a gourmet recipe. Something Spirit's cooking up for you that is specialist, because you've lived a specialist life. You've kept your consciousness clean from outside influence. You've done what is sacred for you. You've had your own internal world that has always been your sanctuary for whoever this resonates with. And that's why I feel like for you, you can overlook human life and kind of not be pulled into it too much, because you've got a very evolved soul and a very tamed shadow. Your shadow is your number one ally, I'm getting here. 8 of Cups energy. So I'm getting there is going to be movement towards that 9 of Cups, that wish fulfillment. 3 of Cups energy, celebration here. Okay, so I'm feeling a lightening of the energy, coming into this next phase, because we do have the Chariot energy here. And again, this confirms to me that you chose the power of freedom and the pathway of true sacredness and true free will, and really following the God inside of you rather than allowing anything outside of you to influence you too much. And I feel like that's why you're being bestowed with this sacred Chariot's pathway. Knight of Wands energy with the Tower shows me that there's going to be some sudden influence on your life. We've got lucky escape, dodged a heavier bullet over here. Okay. So something you rejected in the past. I feel like you're really aware that, wow, we've got another 5. You're really aware that this was a point in time that you had to get away, perhaps, or you had to leave someone. There was nothing you could do but change, and you chose to get up. Yeah, money portal, time out, rest, stop, recuperation. We've got the money portal here, so this could be something to do with business coming in for you, blessings coming in for somebody, okay, because you're heading towards something you've invested in. Yeah, money portal. So this is someone who maybe you've rejected nights out, maybe you've rejected other temptations that other people would be taken by. And all of these energies here tell me that you're going to get a big return on your investment. This could be a job you escaped, because I feel like someone could have wanted to siphon your mind, your creativity, your life, right? They could have wanted you cocooned within their consciousness, working for them. So maybe you branched out on your own here. I don't know. But there's something you rejected here that's given you so much more juju here, and something you rejected, maybe it felt bad at the time, but you sent up so many rockets of desire during this period of time. Things were shifting inside of you, and you knew things had to change. And I feel like I'm talking to a real winner, someone who's mature enough to put in the work and really change in all the right ways and give yourself that bounty. I'm getting like you gave yourself the bounty. So Spirit wants to assure someone that you being unique, independent, following the blossoms of your own soul, always following the true God inside of you, that's what's conjured this up for you. Let's be even nosier. We're going to look into this. Show me. Tower energy, Queen of Wands energy. So this is you being the conjurer of your own reality. And I feel like you summoned your passion somewhere in the past. People might think you're mature, you might be really responsible with doing things, But there's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of confidence. And there's a lot of you knowing your mind belongs to you, your spirit belongs to you, your body belongs to you. No one put you here but God, and you answer to nobody but your higher self. And that's what I'm getting here. Something's coming in to mirror this Queen of Wands, confidence, hotness, beauty. Someone seeing you as the absolute best. I'm getting Gillette, the best a man can get, or the best a woman can get, right? Knight of Wands, someone's looking at you. Someone's going to be hot for you. And to confirm this, we've got the Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, so that's more fire, Aries and Aries. So it seems to me like you're going to bump into someone who's a real match for you. Sagittarius energy, hitting the target here. And I feel like this could be definitely an old relationship where you literally just knew you had to get away. You had to transform for yourself. Maybe you decided to become an entrepreneur. That's what I'm getting with the Queen of Wands. Someone decided to put in the work, be the greatest entrepreneur, leave someone else behind, right? Eight of Cups again here. Because the Chariot energy, Spirit wants me to go over the difference in these energies. The Chariot being a card where we can leave something behind in victory, and the Eight of Cups often being a card of maybe feeling a bit woeful and sorrowful, but knowing we've got to move on anyway. You turn something that could have been sad into pure victory. I'm getting that your power is a menace in the best of ways. My spirit guides have got a sense of humor, and they're saying, yeah, like someone found your power to be a menace because maybe they wanted to control you, maybe they wanted to tempt you, maybe they thought they could play on your fears, make you codependent. It's sick how many people out there want to turn humans into animals and control them via their animal nature, like turn us into lovesick puppies or whatever. But I'm getting that you turned away from something here. In your past, I'm getting it was a strong move that you made. Yeah, I'm getting they didn't know you had alien power. They didn't know you had galactic power. They didn't know you had shamanic power. They didn't know that you could turn the wheel yourself, Queen of Wands. Yeah, they didn't know that. Whoever this Four of Cups represents. We've got the Ebens, number 8, mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. And I feel like the universe conspired here to really give you hints about who you were. I'm getting big bombs of synchronicities. They're pulling me to the pink rose here where you were summoned by the divine. You were completely summoned. The symbols were so obvious for you. They wouldn't let you go. They pulled you into the loot lounge. Reptilians, predator, survival, tyrannical. Oh, dearie me. So I feel like you walked away from something that was connected to that. Yeah, I'm getting someone wanted your soul. Someone wanted you to give up who you were for them. But we've got Ouroboros, 34, infinity, eternal past life. Someone didn't realize you had the juju, the protection of the galactic beings, the galactic council. Lyran, strength, courage, bravery. Okay, so you could resonate with Leo. You could resonate with Lion, Sekhmet energy, also they're telling me. Okay, I'm going to clarify with these because for some reason they want me to clarify with these. Give me the Six of Pentacles, please, Spirit. What more blessings for my viewer? Temperance, angel. Okay, you've shown so much grace and so much dignity and so much harmony with the way you handled this equation. Spirit's telling me this was an equation, them or you. Their will versus your will. And you chose the divine pathway. You chose to cocoon yourself. You chose to be your own nurturer here. Queen of Coins energy. You did the work. Okay, so I'm getting that this is like you did the Knight of Pentacles energy. You put in the daily work. You may have even been a student, or, you took that positioning where you were doing the practical things. But now with the Queen of Coins, this is an elevation that's going on, an upliftment in your physical surroundings that will match the work you've put in. See, you've been in hermit mode. You've been doing the divine thing, cleansing your soul. I'm getting you've been cleansing your soul here, knowing that if you do the work, if you flow with the pathway, if you do the best you can do and put all of your seeds in the right cabbage patch, then God will bring you what is rightfully yours. There's things in your vortex coming in here. And I feel like you've been waiting a long time. And this is going to be a big thing coming up in your vortex. Maybe a couple of blessings all at once. Your blessings are going to come in a big package. Because you see here, We've got 2 gifts here, okay? So you're getting more than one big blessing. This is like 2 or more big blessings because you put the work in. Hermit mode. While you've been in hermit mode, multiple cakes have been baking. You sent up so much power here when you were in an 8 of Swords scenario. We've got 4 of Cups here. Something or someone tried to trap you on their timeline. And if you would have stayed with them, it would have siphoned your power from your magnetic field for some reason. They're not going too deep into this. They just want you to know you reclaimed your divinity and you reclaimed your dignity, and your faith is so beautiful. Death energy with the Ace of Wands. You knew if you just kept going and you just kept trying and you just kept being who you truly are, reminding yourself of your true sovereign nature, that something big would have to come in. This is a huge Ace of Wands. The power, the raw power of creation. Fiery energy burning through anything that doesn't really matter and highlighting like a torch what does really matter. So you could have felt like you've been in a bit of limbo lately. We do have a Knight of Cups showing his little face there. So they wanted me to mention that. And they want me to say, you know, the things that have been growing underneath the soil for you, my oh my, you know, some plants, they take longer to grow, right? Spirit's joking saying sativa takes longer to grow, right? But what do you get at the end? They're talking about root works under the ground, all the hard work that's being done underground before we can pluck the fruit. And someone's got baskets and baskets and baskets full of fruit because they've gone through such a fallow period. They've really been indoors. They've really been inside themselves, collecting data, downloading data, doing the best they can do, receiving messages, aligning with the Godhead, aligning. 7 of Cups here says something about having to reorder your emotions and get them all neatly ordered and neatly understood, right? Because you were dealing with something that maybe you got attached to. You did reject it. You got rid of it. But there was a residual energy here because maybe you got attached before you realized you had to reject it. Something like that. 6 of Wands. See, what we've got here is a clear case of someone who won. Someone who won against a lower vibrational energy. But my, oh my, did you take your hits? You took a lot here. I'm seeing emotional confusion. Maybe having to leave someone you did love, you were attached to, but you knew they were on the opposite team, or you knew your values didn't match. There is an energy of anxiety here. You know, there would be no need for this 8 of Swords if you were with someone who was good-hearted. I mean, we've got this card right on the table. You really had to get away from this energy and you really did the right thing. Focus on your long-term security. What would make you safe? What would make you protected? What would make you nourished and blossoming? You know, I feel like you did put your faith back into blossoming after something that actually looks quite difficult. Although Spirit started this reading not wanting to focus too much on that, but they're saying kudos, right? Kudos. I don't normally use that word, but that's what they're saying to you. You won, but sometimes when we win a battle, we've been injured so hard from the battle that it takes a while for us to realize our victory. And I'm getting that's kind of what it felt like here. Maybe, you know, you were catching up with your emotions, having to retune yourself on multiple levels after some sort of spiritual battle. Something hurt a lot here. Even though you knew you won your soul, ooh, it still really stung. So Spirit's saying, you know, we recognize this. As part of the rejection, there was also pain. So now is the time for you to realize your victory. It didn't hit you before. You had to plant the seeds. You had to do the practical things to rebuild. Yeah, to rebuild your temple, to rebuild your kingdom of the self. Pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. And now it's time for the fire to come back in. Lots of fire coming back in. This could be you socializing more. We've got, you know, an 8 of Cups energy leading on to a 3 of Cups. So to get the party, you know, to get the celebration in your life, you knew you had to go through it the hard way. To be the star, you had to go through the Plutonic realm. Ooh, through these hard passageways. Spirit's giving me, it's like crawling through broken glass sometimes. With this 3 of Swords, you know. They say now is your victory. Claim it, my darling. Yeah, 6 of Coins. Spirit's giving you double the blessings. Confirmed here by 2 Six of Pentacles cards, and it's because you've taken your time, and it's because you've been so responsible. That's what I'm getting from this. You've done so many responsible things that maybe you never thought you'd have to do, because maybe you never thought you'd end up in a situation like the one you ended up in. But that's why Spirit, the universe, whatever you want to call it, source energy, is rewarding you twice as much or more, because you stuck to the responsible, beautiful, self-healing pathway. So they're really proud of you for this, and I can feel the pride coming through me. Connecting to your infinite nature saved your soul, and now I feel like it's just natural for you to understand the universe responds to you, and you can conjure via your focus. This is so beautiful, seeing someone so in their power here and meeting up with others who are truly in their power. Okay, let's get some of these. Ooh. Yeah, you are super duper protected. My, oh my. Look at this. You've got the lucky horseshoe. You could have connections to Ireland or Britain. I'm getting tourmaline. Super protected here because you ducked out of something. You did something someone didn't expect. You took a different detour. I don't think someone was expecting that. Someone thought you got attached. Someone thought they had you. They thought they had you, right? Entombed in this chamber, but they didn't realize how powerful you were. Bunny power, right? They need to understand how powerful a cute, beautiful heart really is. Turtle power also, you've learned to protect yourself. You've got this beautiful etheric shell now where nothing can get you the same way it did, and now you're ready to burst forward into magic and majesty with this Ace of Wands, a beautiful diamond. That's who you are. And they're saying you're very humble too. You're willing to do the groundwork. You're willing to toil, you know, and that's what the wands are, willing to do the work for what we love and respect. Handbag energy. And this is the same as this infinity energy. You've accessed your beautiful, they're giving me neo-ancient, Rome could mean something to you, and they're giving me this energy where now you've accessed so much of your immortal etheric nature. It's so natural to you. You may like the song So Natural by Lisa Stansfield, because that's what I'm getting for you. I'm going to put that song in the comment box for whoever's interested. I do hope this reading has been good for somebody. You're so powerful here. I love it. Lots of love, my cherubima. Mwah.